InTheBreaks.com. I'm Delia, and you all know I'm a huge Eagles fan, and I also happen to admire top route running talent from other teams as well. Last week, I did my wide receiver segment on the Eagles' top plays under Andy Reid. This week, in the spirit of the Eagles facing the Cincinnati Bengals, I'm going to do my wide receiver segment on Chad Johnson's top plays of all time. And it's no surprise that his top plays fall under his career as a Bengal. On Twitter and Facebook, we asked you guys to send in your links of your favorite Chad Johnson plays, and here are the top 3 plays that you all came up with. Chad Johnson play that was ranked 3rd out of all our Twitter followers was the future Hall of Fame touchdown catch. We're all familiar with the creativity that Chad put into his touchdown celebration. Well, in this play, Chad runs a corner route burning his defender, then walks over to the sideline and puts on this jacket. Definitely very memorable, but not quite the top play of his career. To perfect your corners, to score your touchdowns, to put on your Hall of Fame outfits, use the In the Breaks Start Stance Stick drill. The play that ranks 2nd among all of you was the one-handed touchdown catch versus the Browns. Chad runs a fade route resulting in this amazing one-handed catch, which requires great patience. Chad had to freeze the defender at the line of scrimmage, allowing him to gain leverage to run this fade route. For this type of route, the In the Breaks Release Drills app will be most effective in helping you freeze your defender. Lastly, the play that you guys ranked as number 1 was the touchdown versus the San Diego Chargers, where Chad Johnson paid tribute to the late Chris Henry. In this play, Chad runs an out-and-up route. All double move routes require great patience. The key is you really have to sell that initial route. Chad sold the defender on the short route, forcing his opponent to stop his feet, thus allowing Chad to stack the defender. Look at the separation that Chad gets from Antonio Cromartie, who at the time was one of the best corners in the league. Cromartie had great speed, but Chad uses great technique to beat top-level talent. For this type of route, the In the Breaks transition drills will be most effective in helping you beat the fastest guy or girl in your league. So Twitter voted, and they picked the Chris Henry touchdown tribute as their top Chad play. But here's my opinion. Yes, I know that touchdown was a very raw and emotional moment, so I see why it got the most votes. However, the difficulty of that catch was not that high. It was a great route, but a standard catch with a lot of open field for Chad to work with. Me personally, I would rank the one-handed touchdown catch as my top play. Being that he had a shorter field to work with, he really had to rely on his technique to freeze that defender. And on top of that, the catch itself required extra effort because it was placed barely within reach. That's the double whammy. A great route followed by an even better catch. That's the rankings for now of the Chad Johnson's top plays. However, stay tuned to the next wide receiver segment because we're going to have Chad Johnson and Coach Collins joining in talking about their favorite Chad Johnson play of all time. Will they pick the Chris Henry tribute like you guys did, or will they pick the one-handed catch like I did? Or will they pick a play that we didn't even mention here? There's only one way to find out. Subscribe and follow In the Breaks and stay tuned to hear what they have to say. Make sure to leave a comment below to share your rankings of these top 3 plays, or suggest a new play that you think might be Chad Johnson and Coach Collins' favorite pick. Lastly, I want to give a shout out to some of the followers that gave us suggestions for these top 3 rankings. Word to Lockett, Follow Crispy, Ryan STL David, Samria 96, Tyler Hiskett, Political Brown 9, and Tiger TYS 84. That's it for now. Make sure to subscribe and stay tuned because next segment we got Chad Johnson and Coach Collins here in the Breaks. Train like the best to be the best.